day you don't laugh is a day wasted. So I made sure I had the best day each day. Because I really wanted to just soak up each moment, and that's what I did when I went there.
You photobombed everybody. Tell me about that. Every time I saw a photo from the Miss Universe, there was Kaci.
Listen, when I saw the camera, everybody immediately thinks, oh, you have to smile and pose akimbo, and that's it. No, that's not how it works. I was in the back, I even made a funny face. I didn't care. I wanted to just have fun.
Yeah.
That's all.
But do you think that's what made the other contestants so warm towards you? Because what we saw at the end, when everybody was hugging you, was that kind of warmth? Is that what?
I mean, I was just being myself. I mean, I wanted to get to know each and every one of them. Although that was quite difficult. I mean, it's 87 other girls. But I just tried to share my time and experiences with everybody else and vice versa. So I guess warmth definitely a part of it because you can't hide that genuinity.
Absolutely, girl. People can see right through. Let's go even further back. Who is Kaci? Where did this all start? Where did you go to school? What has your journey been?
Okay. Well, it all started at St. Peter and Paul, right? Well, I should say learning tree. That was the beginning.
You never got learning.
No, but I'm going for learning tree.
And then St. Peter and Paul, and then St. Andrew.
Oh, yeah. Wait a minute.
Yes.
Hold on. Okay.
Cavell, what house were you?
Cavell.
No.
Stop this right now. What house are you in at Peter and Paul?
Red house.
Okay, no, I was in the other house.
Oh, sorry. Sorry about that.
This is a Miss Universe.
I know, right? They're like, oh my God.
Go to Peter and Paul and
then
Andrew High, and you will win.
Clearly, that has to be a part of the package, but
Yeah.
I always wanted to enter. I mean, when I took it seriously when I was 17, actually, I was like, I'm ready, and Mommy said, not yet. And I said, but Mommy, I want to go now. And she said, just take a little time. Please, just look at it, make sure you really know what you're doing, make sure you really want to do this. And I took time, I took her advice, as she would say, take my stupid advice, and I did. And I just waited and waited, and at 21, I said, I think this is my time. I'm going to do it because I want to do it, and I believe I have a great chance at excelling. And I did it, and I won.
I know that you also did a stint in South Africa.
Yes.
How did that experience kind of shape your journey to Miss Universe?
Wow, I would say I'm already an independent young lady, but when you're over there, you're really on your own, you know.
Oh yeah, girl.
And I didn't know anybody at all, so I was like, it was kind of a breath of fresh air, but at the same time, it was such a scary moment in my life. You have to find, you're living on your own, you're living with complete strangers, you don't know their history and all of that stuff, but at the same time, you're learning about their culture because you're living with Germans, Egyptians, you don't know. That was really a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
And how much did that help, Kaci? Because there's a Facebook page, Jamaican Beauty, and I said, Kaci don't have no bad angle. Every picture you see Kaci's on top of the wall.
She's a mugler. She knows her angle.
Yeah, but some models,
you have to be able to know you don't move your face, or you don't go over that way. You gotta keep it like this.
But there's some
poor Miss Grace.
Sometimes you look and say, oh, this wasn't so hot, but the wardrobe, everything just seemed to come together. It seemed like a lot of thought and preparation went into it.
Believe me, I mean, all the designers came on board. I mean, local designers, that's who we're representing. Because I wanted to represent Jamaican designers. Everywhere I went, I wanted to say I'm wearing Jamaica. Because that's most important. And I had just a fantastic wardrobe. I really have to thank everybody who jumped on board. And Uzuri International for my fantastic dress and national costume that night.
Yeah. Sorry, Dales. You have to do a preliminary competition. A lot of people didn't realize that there's something that leads up.
Yeah.
There's an interview section that happens. That's the day before the stage competition. What were some of the questions they asked you in the preliminaries? And give us a scoop. What happened?
Okay,
What was it like?
Me, nervous, Bob. I was like, oh my God, what am I going to expect? Because they make it sound so silly. They're like, okay, we have half judges on this side, half on this side. You're going to go in the middle and split. And when you hear the time, come back in the middle and split. And I was like, okay, all right, I can do this. And I went in there, and as I saw them, I was completely at peace. And they just started. At every second. When we reach the show? When we reach the show, I thought, when we reach the show. But anyway, we had the interview. They're asking about everything about people. They asked me about this once-in-a-lifetime experience I had in my bio, and I was talking about South Africa.
I'm sure you did the shark diving.
Of course you wrote that.
Yeah.
Of course,
that was it for.
Yeah, exactly. So they're just like, tell me about that. So, and of course, I went into the details. I spoke about my charity. They asked me about my parents. They asked me about how the body of cooking competition went.
Did you tell them that your father says, Kaci, this is your father? Did you tell them that?
I didn't see it yet.
the one thing you did not eat.
That really shocked me. I'm not gonna lie.
Can't manage pepper. And then you feel it. And I'm not talking about my tongue. I'm joking.
I'm coming to reach the show.
Yes, I know.
Don't kill us.
Yes. So I starting up the kitchen or whatever. I have my Scotch bonnet for butter that goes on top of my fillet, from my jerk fillet and my rice and peas. And when I served it to the judges, I was like, Lord have mercy. Everybody, I was like, oh my God. Don't see? But there's actually a Jamaican, she's like, I love it. I was like, I scored
So you can cook for true?
Yes, I love to cook. My mom is actually a chef, so yes.
And I know you are an aspiring chef as well.
It's all due to
Alright, but let's talk about the night before the producer kicks me in. Oh, that's what he made. What?
Oh, yes. Hasty.
Awesome, Kaci.
Oh.
The first question, I won't lie, I didn't understand it either. And yesterday when I said to someone, I was giving a response, he said, that's what you heard? That's not what the man said. And then I realized I really didn't get it either. Was that a challenge for you?
I would be lying if I say it didn't throw me off, but it would throw anybody off. Because I was there and I was like ready and I was like, sorry, I'm ready for it. And then I was like, I did not understand one word. And the fact that I had to ask to repeat, it already made me feel like, okay, all right, repeat. And I still didn't understand the second time. So I just picked out one word from it and I heard violence and I just ran. I just spoke about violence and crime.
What goes through your mind then after you answer your question? And as you said, it threw you for a loop. You didn't anticipate not hearing, the judge not being audible. Do you then go back to your spot and say, oh my goodness, I'm going to step in his throat? Or do you say, it's okay, I have this? Well, I hope she would step in his throat.
But I'm actually the second part and I was like, it's done. You just did that. Go back to your position, smile, get ready for the next part.
Did you know a second question was coming?
Yes, they let us know from the night before. Well, they let us know from a long time that it's going to be 2 questions. And it's a long time that hasn't happened, although that was originally how it was.
Right.
But I thought it was pretty cool that they had 2 questions.
It would be remiss of us not to mention that you got a very big shout out on E-News last night. One Terrence J.
Yes.
has given an invitation.
Yes.
What you gonna do?
Well, I don't know. Maybe you'll see me on E-News one of these days.
Oh, girl.
And I got a phone call as well after that saying, hello, this is Terrence J from E-News. And I said, good night, how are you?
Terrence, not easy.
Stop tell untrue.
Terrence, Jamaica.
Is it all around here?
Terrence, we don't just come up with Jamaica and do it like that. But I did say though that I think Kaci, I'm speaking, is going to be the next Bond girl. I think she should do some film work.
Oh, that would be
Because awesome, and we could talk all day about the ear and people and short hair.
We should though. What's the next segment? What's the next segment? Can we?
Where's the footage? So talk about it. Oh, there it is. Alright. This is
Jamaica!
You didn't know that's how the movie sounded?
No. Well, it sounded quite loud in person, I must say, but I didn't know that.
Do you feel cheated? Do you feel as though your effort was a stronger effort than fifth place?
I must say, I was a little shocked. I was like, alright, but I was like, we came 6 out of 88 girls. That is an accomplishment by itself. Because not a lot of persons are able to
And the
reach
only
that.
Caribbean too.
Exactly, the only Caribbean girl in the top.
But beyond coming fifth, you're also the headline of every news item that has come out of this competition. It's not a
You
joke.
broke
No,
the
it's not.
internet.
You done
Broke it,
Kardashian,
girl.
right? Well, please don't break it down.
No.
No,
But
so you say it goes.
The mere fact that you are the subject of conversation, not just locally. I remember when I posted, I said you've done something. You've been recognized, not locally, but globally.
The world.
That's a lot, eh, Kaci?
Let me tell you, words can't express.
Yeah.
It's just one of those feelings. When you check in your timeline and you see that it's all you, I'm just like, let me turn this off and turn it back on. And it's still you, I'm just like, is this really happening? News article after news article after news article. It's just a surreal moment. And people are just contacting you left, right, and center and not complaining about it at all.
That's how we do.
Take it as it comes.
Preparation H on the eyes, because about to get hectic. Ain't no sleep for you.
Jamaica take everything. Certification.
You can go, we go, Miss International Tourism something.
Yeah, but I don't wanna
What's it go? I don't
come
know.
up with them. The Voice, Olympics.
No, if it's
Oh,
something I
come
won't
on.
be honest.
Swimming.
Girl, it's so. Hey, no,
Voice,
boy.
Olympics, swimming, joining in. Let them come up with something now. Anything. No, soldier. Okay. We have to go. So
Yeah,
just get
unfortunately.
into
We have
it.
another segment. Can we get another segment, Donald?
Miss Universe. Well, fourth runner-up, but our Miss Jamaica.
Definitely one that has
Trending the
many
world.
people.
Kaci Fennell.
Mhm.
Awesome having her.
Good stuff.
And the viewers just kept sending love. So I'm sure they're happy to see this one.
Wicked.
So.
Yeah, girl. All right. Powerful women making a positive change. Stick and stay one. Smile.
And here's Kaci. Here's more Kaci.